So you're here tonight, director of Maudie. Can you tell me what first drew you to the film?
What drew me to the film is she was a painter, and I was trained as a painter, and so I'd often thought about making a film about a painter, and this came along, and I thought maybe this is the one. That and the fact that it's the most wonderful love story. I think those two things really drew me to the project.
I haven't seen the film yet, but I understand you opened it with the quote that without love, there is no purpose. Is that correct? Without love, there's no purpose?
Yes.
Is that right? And what does that quote mean to you?
Well, I think without love, there is no purpose. Without passion, it's a difficult life. I think the film has both those things. She found her passion, and to find your passion in life is quite an extraordinary thing. And to find love in this life is quite an extraordinary thing too, and she had both in the end.
She's somewhat of an unconventional heroine. I'm sort of curious how you would describe her in your own words, what your vision for her was.
She's, probably a great feminist in a way. She, in the 1930s, hadn't married, wanted to be an artist, was quite independent, found a man that believed in her as well. So she was quite unusual in that respect. She also struggled with childhood arthritis that became more difficult for us as time went on. But she never made that a reason for her not being able to do anything. She kept going and kept living her dream. And I think that's the thing that's most amazing about her, in a very quiet way.
Speaking of feminists, Julie Delphi actually recently said at TIFF that women directors are hard to kill. How do you feel about that quote?
They're hard to kill. Yeah, we are. Once we get going, yes, we are. I mean, I think we need probably more opportunity. I think we're quite obsessed because to kind of get here is quite a thing, and we just keep going. Yeah.
And I guess my last question to you, so you're from Ireland, you had a leading lady that was from Britain and a leading man from the States. How did you keep it really Canadian on set? I'm curious.
Well, I think we just, it's the telling of the story that's the most important thing. Yes, she is Canadian. She should be hugely celebrated as a Canadian artist. But at the heart of it is that love story. It's a story that could happen anywhere. It just happens, that she is Nova Scotian and so is he.
Sorry, can I get you just to repeat that because of the
she's Nova Scotian and so is he. So, we were mindful of that. It's also a period film, so you have to be mindful that it's the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. It's not, 21st century. All of those things come into play.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Aisling. Hope you enjoy the rest of the night.